Bless you, man. She was just, I've never said anything. She was just like, yeah. Talk to me, man. I just see the way you like it.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Pastor. So, when we used to have quickie, my husband is the one that wakes up in the morning, and once he wakes up in the morning, I just feel that pokey. At the beginning, I'm like, nah, but, when it happens, I have this joy, I have this energy. So when I go to work, I smile extra. So it feels
You do
really
what?
good. Smile extra.
So that day, you're like smiling extra.
I'm even the happiest.
The happiest on that point. See, if I can, the joy is still there. That's not left. Man of God, so what happened in the body? So what happened now? Yeah, he's busy now. Eh? Okay, what happened now? You can see why you were giving your wife joy extra. So what happened? And you see that sometimes lack of proper exposure can make your marriage to be suffering, and you'll be feeling you are right. Is that okay? How many of you know that medically speaking, any medical doctor here can tell you, are you aware that sex during ovulation reduces even the length of the ovulation? Reduces menstrual pain during ovulation. During menstruation. It reduces the length, reduces the pain. The most important thing is to find what works for you. And the whole issue about blood that he is talking about, first, if it's phobia from childhood with relation to blood, it might be something he has to work on. It doesn't really mean anything. It's just blood. You understand that? Doesn't really mean anything. The only thing you cannot do at that period is to avoid any kind of infection. You may want to avoid anything that has to do with conilingus and the rest of that. You want to avoid that. Okay? But then again, you can also think about using your condoms during that period, which is again very healthy for you. So there are many things you can do around that period. Let's take it further. So when it comes to sex, I said that couples who have healthy marriages, we say number one, they have what? Can I hear that? They have what? Communication. What else do they have? They have money. And what else do they have? Sex. Okay. Now, and we say that if there's going to be healthy sex, sexual relationship, we must give each other what? What is the first thing I must say? I say you must give the freedom of approach. Number two, please write this down. You must focus on mutual satisfaction. Mutual satisfaction. Except in a quickie. Except in a quickie. A quickie is a situation whereby we just want to quickly do something and get away. All right? Just want to do something quickly. For instance, in the morning, you're about to leave for work, and then you're in the bathroom, and all of a sudden you begin to feel you're missing your wife, or you're missing your husband, or you feel like having sex with your husband or your wife. You want to quickly, immediately say, sweetheart, please, where are you? And you reach out to your partner. This is not the time to be saying, can I touch you here? This is not time for caressing. I have a few minutes. I'm going to work, okay? So this is not the time for fling me here, climb pole, run around, move, do catwalk. Okay, fine. All right, shake for me a little bit. No, this is not movie time, okay? This is what thou doest, do it. You do it quickly, okay? And at such a moment, it's all about trust and trust. It's just what it is. And the beautiful thing about quickie, for those of you women who go to work, is that it's been found out medically that once you do quickie in the morning, it increases adrenaline, relax. I see this woman. She's just like, look at that. Madam, talk to me about it. Let us explain to you. Yes. God bless you, man. She was just, I've never said anything. She was just like, yeah. Talk to me, man. I just see the way you like it.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Pastor. So, when we used to have quickie, my husband is the one that wakes up in the morning, and once he wakes up in the morning, I just feel that pokey. At the beginning, I'm like, nah, but, when it happens, I have this joy, I have this energy. So when I go to work, I smile extra. So it feels
You do
really
what?
good. Smile extra.
So that day, you're like smiling extra.
I'm even the happiest.
The happiest on that point. See, if I can, the joy is still there. That's not left. Man of God, so what happened in the body? So what happened now? Yeah, he's busy now. Eh? Okay, what happened now? You can see why you were giving your wife joy extra. So what happened? You withdraw the joy?
Good morning, church.
Yes, sir.
It's not necessarily withdrawing. Most times when people are in the relationship, there's what I like to call see-finish. You understand? And it now becomes a chore at some point. So sometimes maybe she had a hard day the previous day, and then I want to, enter the temple like my brother said. And then you touch, and she'll say, oh, I'm tired, or this and that. But before I would say I'll rub you granite oil, but now I'll just relax because I don't know the nature of her, the tiredness or the stress that she has been through the previous day or not. So sometimes it's just being considerate and not trying to overstress the person, even though just not trying to be selfish generally.
So because of that, you two now withdrew the morning own, right? I see, because she withdrew night own. Adaff with this very, very powerful guy. Huh? Madam, did you hear that? You withdrew night, you withdrew morning. But your own, are you aware that you'll have been the one that will have been having double benefit? No, she. Do you know that you'll have had the double benefit? Because when you come back from work and you're tired, what do you need? What do you really need when you're tired? In order to be rejuvenated in the morning, what do you need in the night when you're tired? Sex. So imagine that you use this ATM machine. When you sleep in the night, you use him to sleep. Then in the morning, in order to go to work with joy again, you use him. And you'll be thinking he's enjoying, not knowing that he's servicing you. ATM machine. Amen. All right. Now quickly, somebody was going to say something else. What's that? Okay. So never forget what I said to you. Number one, they focus on mutual what? Meaning, when we are having sex, it's not just about me. So for instance, when my wife and I are having sex, I don't trust in. Is that okay? I focus first on satisfying her. My wife, when she gets to her own peak, she then says to me, come in. Because for us men, the moment once we enter the Holy of Holies, we have seen the Ark of the Covenant, we have seen the mercy seat, the glory of God is finished. The next thing is, we join our ancestors. It's not a left. You see what I'm saying? So it's always wise. Again, but for the woman, it takes her time to come. Right? It takes time. For us, it doesn't take us any time. We just go like from 0 to 100 within a minute. But it takes a woman time. So a wise man spends time. In fact, the best question to ask your wife is, what do you want me to touch? Can every man say that to me? Say, what do you want me to touch? Say it loud. Say, what do you want me to touch? Look at your wife. Look at your wife. Say, what do you want me to touch? Say it loud. Say it loud. Man, sorrows. Okay, Chelsea, mind you. Say, what do you want me to touch? You're behaving like you're not talking now. And talk. Okay, so number 3, they are committed to personal improvement. Sexually speaking, be committed to personal improvement. What that means is that get better. You know why you need to get better? The older you get, if you don't begin to work on improving yourself, the older you get, the more likely it is that you become ineffective sexually. Do you get what I'm just saying now? The older you get, the more ineffective you become when it comes to sex. So you must improve, meaning you must be working against age. Woman, you need to start exercising more. Because the older you get, the more cortisol begins to come into your body. The more cortisol you begin to have. The more pressure you have, the more cortisol you have. With the advent of menopause, once you start approaching menopause, things even become worse. So you have to intentionally find a way to make sure that you are at the top of your game, because it is usually between the 40s, 50s, when women begin to move into these transitional moments in their lives. It's usually around that period that sex libido begins to drop. Am I correct? Sex drive begins to drop for some women. And it's at that moment, the husband wants more, she wants less. And don't forget that for the man, sex drive will also continue to go up if he keeps exercising himself. So keep improving yourself, every one of us, men, women, everybody. There are fruits, there are foods, there are supplements that will help you to keep at your optimum. Yes, there are foods and there are fruits and there are supplements that will help you to be at your very best. Okay? So make sure you keep improving yourself.